So here we are at the Fear exhibition. Spooky. Of course, we're here late at night because
Lights turned off.
why not? No, we're actually here late at night because we actually managed to get exclusive access to this Fear exhibit after it is closed off to the general public. So shout out to Nabi for getting us that. But this is an exhibition that Aki and I have been wanting to come to for quite a while now, ever since we first saw it a couple of months ago, I believe. So this Fear Museum, from what I understand, it's not necessarily like a scary exhibit all so much. It's more so like a conceptually scary. So from my understanding, this is a museum that reveals a bunch of phobias to people. So cut to future Joey giving a content warning. Thanks, future Joey. Yeah, thanks, past Joey, you lazy bastard. So hello, this is Joey from the future editing this video to let you know that here is a content warning. If you are not susceptible to phobias or you have any of these phobias that you see on screen right now, pause if you want to read all of them, there is going to be at least one appearance of an example of any of these phobias. I don't want to scar you guys, even though I did warn you in the title of this video, but here is another warning once again. If you're not comfortable, you can skip over this video. I have plenty of other videos that you can watch. But before we move on with the rest of this vlog, another message from an even future Joey. Take it away. But before we continue, it's a quick word from today's sponsor, Girls Frontline 2. Exilium. Boys, have you ever wanted to play a 3D strategy game featuring a visually impressive, non-photorealistic rendering art style, intuitive turn-based tactics, and all the best RPG gaming elements? Then you better listen up right now. You take the role of the commander, leading tactical dolls through contaminated zones, battling enemies, and overcoming obstacles during missions. You can also use the fully 3D interactive refitting room and dormitory to level up the dolls, unlock new idle animations, and marvel in your squad from every possible angle, which I will be happily doing as I play this game. Players who join right now will get access to the new limited time 2-part event, Interstice of Reminiscence. The first part allows commanders to learn more about Belka and Andorus when entering the event's 404 Found. Plus, do not miss out on the chance to get 94 pulls, 2,100 collapse pieces, and plenty of materials, but be quick because these rewards are limited and timely for this event. And also grab the new free outfit Mosin Nagant's Siberian Slide by completing missions in Aurora Sumer. Plus there's all sorts of limited time discount weapon skins like the Emerald Edge, as well as accessories like Shakri's swimsuit. Look at that. So boys, what are you waiting for? Make sure to check the game out by clicking the link down in the description below or scanning that QR code that's been on screen. And a big thank you to Girls Frontline 2 for sponsoring today's video. Right from the entrance, we are treated to a flashing light and a bunch of photos. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so I definitely have to put a flash warning here as well from the looks of it. Oh, okay. I see. These are all people, pictures of people whose identities have obviously been hidden, of people who have certain phobias. So this person has a phobia to pediophobia, which oh god, there's gonna be a lot of phobias I'm gonna have to learn here, because I've never heard of any of these. Garaskophobia, trichopathophobia. Is that kind of similar to trypophobia? I don't know. Trypanophobia, claustrophobia. Oh, I'm sure a lot of people can relate to this guy. Acrophobia, fear of heights. So yeah, obviously all of these people here, it's showing that all these people have different fears, which, you know what? Valid, honestly. What the fuck? This one's just like, look at yourself. God, these fucking lights. All right, let's get out of this creepy hallway. Let's actually go into the exhibit. Jesus. All right, well, this already sucks. So let's start off with something nice and lighthearted, like a fear of sharp objects, also known as ichnophobia. Bro, I swear, just reading these like phobia names is going to be a test in and of itself. You can't look at it. Oh,
I can't look at my eyes.
That's trypophobia. So,
I can understand why people get creeped out by this.
You know what? It's weird. I have trypophobia to some things, but I'm okay with this.
Okay, so
this one, like the holes aren't small enough to trip me out.
Okay, so you know what the thing is like when I hear someone that says that says they have trypophobia.
Yeah.
Then they show the Photoshop of like the hand with the thing. I'm like, I think most people.
I can't do that.
Most people will think that that's scary.
Yeah,
like,
it is.
There's no way.
It's just gross.
Yeah, but this is a plant.
Yeah, this, like, if it's in nature and like things like this, like, Who the fuck is afraid of bubbles, bro? Oh, this one is bacillophobia, which is the fear of, I guess, microbes. I think definitely after COVID, a lot of people probably developed this phobia. Oh, the fear of needles. So why not show a fucking video? There's a grade A footage right here of the fear of needles, which is known as trypanophobia. Hey, let me know in the comments at the end of this video, what phobia do you have? It's probably in this video somewhere. Oh, this one's a classic. This is arachnophobia, but the way they showed it is kind of weird. It's a video, or I guess an image of spider legs behind the clock. This is just a 10:40 a.m. in Australia, you know what I'm saying? Well, the way they're showing hydrophobia, which is the fear of water, is kind of interesting. They have this dripping system at the top that drops water into the glass. That's kind of cool, very artistic. Oh, this is the pediophobia that we were talking about. This is the fear of dolls? Well, the way they fucking structured this is kind of terrifying. If there were this many fucking headless dolls where I lived, yeah, I would probably be scared too. I love the fact that each one of these exhibits, they kind of structure it around POV, you have this phobia, you know, because I think to most people, you would look at a picture like that and being like, oh, it's just a cute kid with this furry bunny. But if you have a fear of it, it kind of looks more like that. Lovely. Me after Five Nights at Freddy's. See, I understand megalophobia, but can you even get it from a picture of a giant thing? Really?
Yes.
You
Have
can?
you seen the giant like Jesus statue in India? Or it's like some statue in India. It's like on the highway, and if you see it from far away, it's like you can tell it's super. I'm gonna pull it up right now.
Okay, pull it up.
I don't know if like I have that phobia or if it's just something obvious, like megalophobia, the fear of big things, right?
I mean, that's a big thing. That's a big
if
thing.
I come across like a big bear, okay, I don't know if that's megalophobia or if it's just the bear.
No, that's whatever the fear of bears is, either bearophobia or a fear of dying. I think that's what that is. Wait, do you have megalophobia?
I do.
Really?
Yeah. But like, look at that shit. Oh, that's so fucked up.
Dude, that's sick as hell.
No, what?
That's so cool.
Also this, imagine you're driving up and you see that shit. That's a Wukong.
That'd be kind of cool.
That's like a Dark Souls boss. Wow, this is the simplest one of them all. Dentophobia, the fear of teeth. I mean, if teeth were just laying down like that, yeah, I'd be pretty fucking scared of it too. God, the camera can't even focus. What's this one? Oh, the fear of mukbangs?
Emetophobia.
Oh no, it's the fear of
People smacking while
no,
they eat?
it's the fear of throwing up.
Oh, so they just have that?
Yeah.
Why didn't they just have somebody throw up?
Well, because I don't want to see anyone throwing up. So if you wait long enough, this random chick is gonna throw up. Is this just like a Nico Nico live stream we're watching?
Yeah, I know, right? Maybe it's just a live stream.
That's kind of scary in and of itself, not gonna lie. See, I'm just learning so much because apparently this is globophobia, which is the fear of balloons. Bit of a party pooper, am I right? Apparently there is a fair to good chance that somebody watching this video right now is looking at the thing behind me and just shitting themselves, which I find kind of hilarious, so I'm just gonna hang on this scene for a few more seconds. You're welcome. Okay, so it looks like from this point onwards, the exhibition just kind of splits off into multiple sections. So we're just gonna walk around here. This section here, according to this sign, is a section which is the fear of societal things, which I'm not too sure what that means. The first one we have is, prepare yourself, Gen Z, Gen Alphas, because I'm pretty sure most of you have this particular phobia. Brace yourselves, you ready? Do you have telephonophobia? Because this is a telephone! Phone! Phone jump scare. I'm sorry about that. I think the one thing I find really interesting about this exhibit is just how sparse the whole space is. Because there's only like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 exhibitions here. I think this kind of openness of the entire exhibit also lends to the slight, you know, creepiness, the liminal space, if you will. We've got things like scopophobia, the fear of being stared at, which God knows happens every fucking day when you're surrounded by old people in Japan. It's like they've never seen a fucking foreigner in their life. We have garaskophobia, which is the fear of getting older, and to show that we have a bunch of anti-aging pills, I guess. If you're taking this much at this point, just give up, bro. You're gonna be dead soon. Ooh, misophobia, the fear of various noises. And just showing you this is enough to really get some fight or flight responses. You just take the fork and just drag it across there. Oh, what is this one? Autodysmophobia, the fear of smell? There's a breathalyzer, so I think it's telling me that to breathe into that and then see how much my breath smell like ass. Let's try it and expose how much my breath stinks on the internet. It reached 2,700. Is that good or bad? Oh, you can also just put your hand there. Just put your hand on the thing. Oh my God, bro, what the fuck? Dude, this shit started off at like 50, and the moment I put my hand on it, it's like 218. Okay, I laughed at that one, but I legitimately might have just developed a new fear. I will say though, a lot of these fears right here are very specific to Japan. You know, we have things like the fear of getting stared at, and the fear of loud noises, and the fear of so on and so forth. I feel this is just a bunch of stuff that most non-Japanese people, maybe people living in the West, don't really care about all that often. Ugh.
Bro pulled this out of his mouth.
He pulled out of his mouth?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I would be fucking afraid too if that happened to me. Oh, and the most common fear of them all. The fear of missing out, FOMO. Well, I don't know why they're showing Twitter here, because if there's one thing I am glad in missing out, it's whatever the fuck is happening on that website. Unfortunately, I am kind of flying over a lot of, I guess, the text that is placed on each of these phobias, because not only does it explain what the phobia is, but it also gives a bunch of, I guess, anecdotes about people who actually develop the phobia and how they develop the phobia, which I think is an interesting touch, because I feel like without anecdotal proof, or I guess just hearing stories about how people actually developed these fears, some of these fears are just kind of hard to believe, which I guess makes sense because, you know, most people will be like, oh, who's afraid of, like, I don't know, agoraphobia. What? Wait, what's this one?
The fear of marriage.
The fear of marriage? Gamophobia? Well, as someone who is about to be married to you, I'm afraid now. Oh, that's kind of creepy sitting at the end there. The fear of laughter? Oh, dude, these are the same audio techniques I have at home. Someone is like talking right in my ear. So it wasn't exactly like showing off laughter, but it was more like just, I guess, a first person account on how people have developed a weird social phobia. You know, they think that people are laughing at them all the time, which, you know what, honestly, I feel that. I feel that sometimes, especially doing, you know, making videos on the internet and being a clown for people. Except in my case, you know, they're laughing with me, not at me. This is like a nice little photo spot. So you remember at the beginning of the video or the beginning of the exhibit where there was all those blurred out faces of people? You can reenact this. The only problem is that it's just slightly too short. This is the sleep paralysis demon that I see every night. Okay, so they got acrophobia here, which is the fear of heights. Okay, this fucks me up. I mean, the photo doesn't, but just like, whenever I'm like looking down a staircase or looking over a building, oh, that fucks me up. That fucks me up so hard. This is also another classic one, thalassophobia, the fear of the ocean. I don't have that because I lived very close to the ocean my whole life basically, so this just looks awesome. Okay, I just came across one that is kind of odd. I genuinely don't know how you could develop a phobia towards this, but paraneurophobia. Fuck, I wish they'd make these phobia names a little bit more easier to read. It is where you are afraid of dream core, basically visual like landscapes and stuff like that that remind you and make you feel like you're in a dream, such as this picture right here. Like, I don't know about you, but this is dope. I love this. Like, not only does it look like a sick album cover, but it just feels so like dreamy and like out of this world, you know? Like, what is the opposite of a phobia? A kink? I think I have a dream core kink. Nosocomophobia, which is the fear of the hospital. There's a bunch of like hospital equipment and things that you can like smell and stuff like that. I mean, this one kind of makes sense because, I don't know, to me, like the hospital has never been like a place filled with like wonderful memories or anything like that. You know, it's usually, hospital usually means something has happened and not the good way. Oh, this one is trippy. I'm standing above a bunch of like broken glass and stuff. Yeah, this, I definitely don't feel nice. Okay, the final part of this exhibit is the fear towards certain ideas. What do we have? Anerophobia, the fear of dreams. Good luck sleeping then. Okay, this one, I get it. Phasmophobia, the fear of ghosts. I believe in that shit, and it's terrifying. I'm not cool with it. Also the name of a great video game. In front of me there is a mountain of trash. It's the fear of trash, I guess.
We're just gagging.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you go on that side.
Damn, fucking K-Flow's getting a whole face in that. I mean, I don't know about you, big dog. I can smell it from here.
Really?
I can smell it from here.
Damn, I'm not dirty.
Oh, God, yeah, no, I can't even get close to that. That's foul. Yeah, get me out of here, bro. I'm out of here. The fear of time is just a person counting down. Or counting up, I guess. So this final room is actually quite meta and neat because there's a couple of old TVs. There's one over here and there's one over here of like, I guess, CCTV footage of the actual exhibit that we just went through. And it's this whole idea of, as you were walking through this exhibit, you're probably being watched by someone this entire time, which is kind of creepy, except for the fact that we're here after closing hours, so there is no one here. But normally this would be kind of creepy. Well, this is the end of the Fear exhibit. Very cool, very trippy. Definitely not so much scary as it's just kind of spooky to know that there are a bunch of phobias out there that people legitimately have. Let me know in the comments what your favorite phobia is. Or if you have any phobias, let me know in the comments. This is the weirdest outro I've ever done in my life. But thanks for watching. Make sure to go check out the Fear exhibit. It's still open by the time you're watching this, hopefully. So, what's happening?
Bye.
Bye.